Hello, Joe Builder clients and potential clients. This is Steve Ugan with Joe Builder. Wanted to talk to you today about basements. That's right. Basements are probably one of the most incredible places to invest in your house. Why? Thought you'd never ask. One of the big reasons is it's an opportunity to add a ton of square footage to your house. And usually there's enough room to do a bedroom. And bedrooms and additional square footage add value to your home. In fact, it's one of the best returns on investment you can do when you're doing remodel projects in your home. You will get back 70% of what you put into a basement like the next day. The day after you finish the remodel, you can literally add $70,000 of value, or excuse me, 70% of what you put into the basement to the retail value of your home. That's incredible. If you plan on staying in your home for at least 5 years, you have a very high probability of getting every single dime you put into your basement back out of your house. Plus, you get the benefit of all that additional square footage, usually an extra bedroom. A lot of times it's a mother-in-law, father-in-law bedroom or a guest bedroom, so you can have people stay, an additional bathroom, sometimes a wet bar, or even a small kitchenette in the basement. It's a great place for kids to hang out or for parents to escape to, so that there's a little bit of separation from the main floor living area. If your kids are having friends over, man, there's just a ton of cool things we can do in basements. Generally speaking, and again, this is for 2022. Obviously, we'll update this video from time to time, but here's what you're looking at for basement pricing. Basements run $80 to $120 a square foot all day long. $80 to $120 a square foot. So here's what you can do. You can take the square footage of your basement and you can multiply it by 80, and then you can multiply it by 120, and that's going to be the range. What drives that range? Well, a couple things do. Number one, the type of material selections you do. You can get $300 doors. You can get $1,000 doors. You can get low-end Menards trim. You can get millwork trim. Normally, in almost every category of materials that we're dealing with in a basement, you're looking at good, better, and best in terms of quality level materials, and that's what's represented in that range. That range will get you a basic basement finish, and probably include a bathroom in that. But not always, depending on what you're doing in the bathroom. If you're doing in-floor heat and tile, and you want to get some semi-custom cabinetry in the bathroom, it can go way above that, okay? So a lot of your choices as it relates to materials are going to drive that price. Also, I want to let you know, special features generally are not included in that base pricing. Things like fireplaces, things like wet bars. All those are going to be price drivers, and we'll be happy to price those out for you guys when we do your detailed proposal. That's where we'll be able to grind down on those details and give you the exact pricing for your project. Generally speaking, basements take 6 to 8 weeks to finish. It all depends on our production schedule, but that from start to finish, 6 to 8 weeks. Normally, we will not touch a basement without detailed construction plans. And I know you're not going to like this, but the rough plans that your builder left you are probably not going to be good enough for us to actually build off of. We want to use that as a legal document, number one, so you and us are in agreement about what we're doing in the basement. Number two, it becomes a legal document between us and our material suppliers and our subcontractors. If we ever have an issue with them, we can go back to the plans and go, nope, this is what we agreed to build. So plans are a really great idea. Normally, our process is we would have a short vision meeting with you, hear your vision for the basement, give you some rough pricing. It's going to be right around that 80 to 120 mark. If it's still 2022 and 2023 and beyond, it'll be probably a different price. But that's the price range for 2022. Then you decide if that price range is in your budget. And of course, we have financing available. We work with True Stone Financial is who we refer people to. And so let us know if you need financing. It's about $100 to $150 a month per $10,000 that you're getting financed, at least with current interest rates. They may be going up here in a minute. So that's a great way to finance your basement project. Again, most of the time we can match up to a 20-year term on those home equity loans and home equity line of credit products in order to pay for your basement remodel. What else do you need to know? I think that's it. Oh yeah, so we'll do rough pricing. If you feel like if that's in your budget range, then we'll ask you to pay us to do a detailed proposal and do a set of construction plans. That's going to take us about 20 hours to put all that together. The plans are going to take 8 to 10 hours. We'll have our in-house designer come in and actually take all the measurements and do the drawings about what we're going to build and work with you to, tweak things till it's exactly the way we want it. And then we will go to all of our suppliers and subcontractors and do a detailed proposal based on actual pricing, based on the material choices that you want. Okay, for cabinets, for countertops, for vanities, for shower surrounds, tile, all flooring. There's so many things that can happen in a basement project. There's probably 15 to 20 questions we need to dive into with you to get the detailed pricing. And then we go talk to all our suppliers and our vendors. Then we come back to you with a detailed proposal and the construction plans, and you say yes, or we make modifications based on that. And then you say yes. You know you want to say yes. And then we go to work. We put it on the production schedule and we get going on the build. Generally speaking, we're looking for a 10% deposit on that total budget. If we're within 4 weeks of the build time, then we would get 50%. So 10% is to get a spot on our production schedule. The next 40% pays for materials, and then we'll do progress payments for the rest of the build. And then we'll leave 10% at the very end for a final walkthrough and a punch list. And once everything is the way we said it was going to be, then you pay us that last 10%. And then you give us an amazing Google review because we hooked you up with an amazing basement. And our project was marked with excellent communication and amazing project management. And you felt like we really took care of you. The craftsmanship was excellent as well. That's what we're going for. And you sit back, grab a coffee, and go, man, I am so glad I hired Joe Builder. All right, that's the lowdown on basements. If you guys have any questions, hit me below in the comments. You can call or text me at 612-747-5260 or email me at steven@joebuilder.co. We would love to be your builder on this project. And even more than that, we'd love to be your builder for life. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Can't wait to work on your project.